Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Today's video, if you couldn't tell from the title, is going to be my July reads versus my August TBR. So I read 3 books in July, and at first I didn't feel like that was a lot, but looking back on it, these books are all pretty long, so I'm very proud of reading these 3. So I read The Mark of Athena, The House of Hades, and The Blood of Olympus, the last 3 books in the Heroes of Olympus series. As you can see, they're all very big books. I don't remember how long The Mark of Athena is, but The House of Hades is 585 pages, and this one is 500 pages, so that was quite a bit of reading. I'm happy with that, and I really loved all of the books. They're wonderful, really wonderful. Yeah, it was a really, really great reading month. And while I did kind of want to be done with the series and move on to more things, I also really, really enjoyed every second of these books. When I wasn't reading them was when I wasn't enjoying them. When I was reading them, loved them, didn't want to put them down. So, really great books, really wonderful month of reading. Now let's get into what I hope to read in August. I have a few books lined up for August. I'm not sure how many of them I will get to. In 2 weeks, I will be going off to college, and I don't really know what my life will look like after that and how much time I will have for reading, and I don't really plan to bring a ton of books to college with me. I will talk in another video about what books I plan to bring, and in fact, I think I did talk about in a recent video what ones I wanted to bring. But actually, before I get into this, I should say that it is August 1st, and I actually finished The Blood of Olympus today, but I only had roughly 100 pages left, maybe 130 pages left today. So most of it I read in July, so I'm still counting it as a July read. Anyway, now let's get into what I plan to read in August. The first book I plan to read in August is Wonder. This one was recommended to me by a friend, and I really want to get into it and read it because she recommended it. I want to be able to let her know what I thought about it. It's also kind of small. Let me see. Alright, so it's like almost 300 pages. Maybe it is 300. So this is about 300 pages. I have no doubt that I can read this in a few days, especially since I do have 2 weeks until I go to college and I'm not working right now. And yes, I do need to do a lot of packing, but I will also have a lot of extra time that I didn't have before. So I think I can read this in just a couple days. So this is first up on the list. After that, I plan to read Untouchable, which is a self-published book that I recently bought. So yeah, this is definitely next on the list. Really, really intrigued by it. I have seen a bit about the characters and I really want to meet them. So I will be getting into this next. Next up is Shadow, because I read Dust last year and Shadow just came out and I just received it. I want to continue with the Heirs of Neverland series, so I'm planning to read this after Untouchable. The final book that I have lined up for August is Concrete Rose, which is the 3rd Angie Thomas book. I mean, maybe she's written other ones, but as far as I know, this is the 3rd one, and it follows Star's dad, and Star is the main character from The Hate U Give, and I really loved him, so I'm really excited about this book. I'm super excited, so this is 4th up on my list. After that, I don't really know what I'll read. I don't know if I'll make it through all of those in August. I think I can make it through these, especially if I can put a lot of reading time in these next 2 weeks, but I have a lot of other things I have to do. Especially editing videos. I have like a dozen videos recorded that need to be edited so that when I go to college, they're lined up to just publish. So I need to do that, and I need to pack, and it'd be nice if I could get some writing in. So there are a few things that I really need to do, but I think I can get through at least a couple of these before I go to college, and then hopefully finish the other ones. If I do manage to get through all of those, I have a whole slew of books that I could get to after that. And since this video so far is very short, I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I pulled off of my shelves. I just looked through just to see what I felt like reading next. I don't really know what I'll feel like reading next, so I have a pile of like 10 books here. 11 books. I have a pile of 11 books here, which of course I'm not going to be reading them all in August. But I have a bunch to choose from at least, and I'm planning to bring some of these with me to college. I will be bringing the Daughter Smoke and Bone series. I'll also plan to bring The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, give The Hobbit a reread, and then jump into The Lord of the Rings and read that. Oh, and I'll be bringing Frankenstein, but I want to read that in October, so I won't be getting to that soon, really. So yeah, let's just very quickly go through what I have pulled out that I might bring to college, a few of them at least, and then, see what I feel like reading in August. So if I manage to make it through those 4 books and I'm in a piratey mood, I have Bloody Jack and Vampirates. So I can read one of these. I do also have the first of the Star Catcher series. I think that's what it is. I should have gotten that down. Star Catchers, yeah. So I do also have this, which is part of the Peter Pan and the Star Catcher series, or Peter and the Star Catchers. But I am pretty sure it's a series, and I don't really want to get into another series right now. So I don't think I'll be reading this, though I am super, super intrigued by it. This will have to be sometime next year. So 2 piratey books, if I'm feeling piratey. Off Trail. I'm super, super intrigued by this one, so this might be the next one that I read if I make it through these 4. Then I also have some picks here. So if I'm in kind of like a contemporary mood, I could read Paper Towns by John Green. I do want to read this. I want to read a John Green book, and this is the only one I have, so Paper Towns maybe. These 2 I recently picked up. So Caravel, I found at a thrift store, or at like a Salvation Army type store, I think. Anyway, I found Caravel, so maybe I'll read that one. Or Lore. I recently bought this one, so I would love to jump into this. I'm in a real Greek mythology mood right now after all of that Percy Jackson, so maybe this. If I'm feeling like sci-fi, then maybe World Diver, which is the first book of a series, but I don't think the other books are out yet, so I mean, I could read it and then just kind of, you know, leave it. I don't really like doing that though, so I don't know. I might wait until like at least the next book is out in the series in case I love it and want to jump into the next book. But yeah, World Diver maybe, or Viral Nation. I've had this book for a few years now and I would love to read it. Same for The Wind-Up Girl. So maybe I'll read this. If I'm in a sci-fi mood, those are the books that I have. Oh, actually another contemporary is Me Before You, which I watched the movie for and I loved and hated it, so I want to read the book. And the final book that I pulled that maybe I'll get into is Good Omens, because I think I'll probably take this with me to college. It's a little book. I mean, it's kind of thick, but it's little. So I think I'll take this one with me and maybe get into it. Alright, that just like doubled the length of this video, I think. But anyway, those are my backups. Again, the ones that I plan to read are Wonder, Untouchable, Shadow, and Concrete Rose. That's what I read in July, what I plan to read in August. Let me know down below what your favorite book that you read in July was, and maybe what your least favorite is. And then, is there a book that you're planning to read in August that you're super excited about? Let me know that too. Since summer is ending, I know I've had people argue with me about this because technically we still have like a month or 2 left of summer. But my summer is ending in 2 weeks. I will be going to school in 2 weeks. So since summer is ending, comment down below your favorite summertime emoji. Brighten up my day, brighten up my summer, and let me know your favorite summertime emoji. It's currently raining here, so it doesn't really feel like summer right now, even though I still have 2 weeks. I want to read outside in the sun. Anyway, yeah. That is your task. Either comment about books or comment an emoji. And that's it for this video. So I hope that you liked it, everyone. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, you can give it a thumbs down, but let me know why you didn't like it and how I can improve in future videos. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. That'd be awesome. Share the videos with your friends. That would be really, really cool too. And that's it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Have a blessed day, everyone.